China has meanwhile stepped up its opposition to the US's new Resolve Tibet Act that was signed into law last week. The law presses Beijing to resolve a dispute over Tibet's demands for greater autonomy. And now, China's envoy in India has also spoken on Tibet issue. In a long post on social media X, the spokesperson of the Chinese embassy in India listed out 5 points of contention. The post starts with the first point, calling the Tibetan government-in-exile a separatist political organization with the agenda of pursuing the Tibetan independence. In the second point, the post claimed Xinjiang a part of China's territory since ancient times. In the third point, the post declared Xinjiang affairs as China's internal affairs and warned against any interference of external forces. In the same point, the post said that the newly signed law violates the US government's long-held position and commitments and the basic norms governing the international relations. And in the fourth, China's envoy listed out China's perspective on talks, first being that they will be contacted and talks with the personal representative of the 14th Dalai Lama and not the Tibetan government in exile. Second, that the talks will only be about the personal future of the 14th Dalai Lama himself and not on the autonomy of Tibet. In the end of the long post, the envoy asked international media to respect China's core interests and major concerns. Now, on July 12th, US President Joe Biden signed into law the Promoting a Resolution to the Tibet-China Dispute Act. This law seeks to push Beijing to hold talks with Tibetan leaders stalled since 2010 to secure a negotiated agreement on the Himalayan region and spur China to address the Tibetan people's aspirations on the historical, cultural, religious and linguistic identity. Attention has focused on the Tibet-China issues as the Dalai Lama, who is recuperating from a medical procedure, turned 89 last week. The exiled Tibetan spiritual leader has said that he will clarify questions about his succession around his 90th birthday, a stand China has opposed, insisting that it will choose his successor. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.